So Seattle extends Luis Castillo, probably, I mean, arguably one of the best off-season decisions ever in the history of the Mariners organization, or a trade deadline decisions, I mean, at the history of the Mariners organization.
So he's been great, right? He's been great
Yeah.
for Seattle, but man, his last 2 outings, they left him in for like 1 out too long, it seems like.
Yeah.
But it happens. It happens. Guys go through rough stretches, especially in September. I'm not concerned about it, not worried about it at all. Especially with like the load he had to carry in Cincinnati. I'm not worried about it. He'll be fine. 5 years, $108 million. So well deserved. Like him coming into this clubhouse too has been like, it's been awesome. Just another guy who's out there having fun, right?
Yeah.
Like there was one point where Jewel and I were talking about whether Robbie Ray liked to be in Seattle or not.
Yeah.
Like he wanted to be there. But Robbie Ray's having fun now. Even when he does have a rough outing, he's having fun to the tune, Brig. A national anthem standoff on Sunday.
Tell me.
To an ejection.
Send it. Yes. I was hoping we'd have time to talk about this. It was the greatest thing.
See, Robbie Ray. The Mariners were in Kansas City playing the Royals, and Robbie Ray and Luke Weaver got into a standoff. And they played together in Arizona, so they know each other. But they were out there. They stayed out there. Like Luis Torrens came out and gave him some water. Oh yeah, hat over the heart. And Robbie Ray was just as serious could be. Marco Gonzalez comes out and sprays him with some sunscreen and reapplies everything. They didn't get off the field, so they both got tossed.
It was so good. I love that they both, because the umpire goes, "Get out." Fine. It's like just
so good.
And Robbie Ray ended up winning technically. Let's be clear. He won the standoff.
They called it a win by TKO on the Mariners broadcast. That's what they said. So I feel like Luis Castillo has brought more fun into the clubhouse. Fun differential remains at +90 in Seattle and has brought more fun into the starting rotation. Guys are not quite so serious. Robbie Ray looks like he's enjoying himself again, and it's great.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Well, and speaking of fun differential, I got to plug the Yankees again because Harrison Bader's doing the same thing for the Yankees. He's been back 2-3 games now, and it is a joy to watch him, and you can see it's lighting it everything up in the clubhouse. It's awesome.
It makes
that's a real thing.
It matters.
Yeah,
for
fun
sure.
differential.
So real quick though, this is the Mariners starting rotation locked up through 2026.
Okay,
ready for this? So you got Luis Castillo, Robbie Ray, Logan Gilbert, George Kirby. So for those of you who are not familiar with Logan Gilbert and George Kirby, Logan Gilbert is in his first full year with the team. I guess in the league, really. He came up last year.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And he's been outstanding. He just unreal. He was should have been an all-star, I thought, this year. But anyway. And then George Kirby, who walked more than one batter for the first time in an outing just the other day. He's only ever walked one guy in an outing because the dude just pounds the strike zone. He's unhittable.
So cool.
Amazing. So good. Yeah, and then you could be having Chris Flexen, either him, Marco Gonzalez, or to be determined. I don't know yet. But those guys are still under contract, so they can't find anybody. You've got a fifth pitcher.
Lots of great. And just baseball family, if you don't know, Brad has been very vocal about the Seattle Mariners going to the World Series. Sorry, I almost blew that. Going to the World Series in 2023.
Not just going to it, Brig.
But right. Okay. You said winning it.
Making the playoffs this year, winning it next year, Brig.
They're going to win the whole thing next year, according to the Brad man. This is more chess pieces moving into position to make that possible.